Hey, what's up you guys? It's Cheyenne again. I am back. It's been a long time since I've made a video. I know I only have like 2 videos on my channel. I've been moving, so I've had things to do. Today I just wanted to make like kind of a short video on products that I use in my everyday kind of face makeup type thing when I'm really not going like all out using, you know, a lot of eyeshadows and stuff like that. So I'm just going to show you a couple of the products that I usually use on a day-to-day basis. A lot of them you probably won't have heard about these brands because I worked at Sally Beauty for about a year and a half. I do have a lot of products, makeup products from them that I still do use because I love them, you know, very much. So yeah, let's just get into it. So for foundation, I do sometimes use my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet. Usually when I'm not, like when it's not winter time, I'll use this because it does dry out my face slightly. It definitely is a matte finish, so I do tend to use this more in the summertime because, you know, it does dry out. If I do have any like dry patches, which I don't know if you can see this, but I do have a couple of dry patches on my face. I do get very dry skin in certain areas, but then I also get oily areas and around my T-zone, but it's not super bad. I definitely have combination skin, but definitely use this more toward the summer, but more towards, this is kind of like my all-around any season foundation. It is the Femme Couture Get Flawless 8-in-1 foundation right here. I just really like this. It goes on very smooth, dries quickly. It never seemed to really break me out. It's definitely not heavy, covers everything I need it to cover. It has a lot of benefits in this, and it's kind of the same price as like drugstore kind of foundations. It's around, I believe, $11. So it's not super expensive, and I mean, this stuff lasts me a very long time, and it's really easy to get all of the stuff out of the bottle, even though it is a pump applicator. It's very dirty, sorry. But yeah, I really like this. This is in the shade Fair, and the Makeup Forever one is in the shade, I don't know, 5. It's I think it's no, it's not. It does not say. It's in the lightest shade. I know that it's in the lightest shade. So yeah, it says in the lightest shade. It definitely is lighter than my skin tone. I bought it, thought it was gonna work out. It does work out. Once I do my bronzer and everything, it looks fine, but it is a little bit lighter than my skin tone, but whatever, it's fine. Alright, so next, this is usually what I use to apply my foundation, is the MAC 130 brush. Like this. It's dirty, yeah, but it's the stipple brush. I love using this. It always gives me just a really nice coverage without taking a lot of product off. So I really like this, and usually I'll go back in with my my blender. This is just the Real Techniques. I do want to try out the Beauty Blender. I just haven't had the money for it, so when I do get the money for it, I will try out the Beauty Blender. I've heard it's very it's a lot better than this, but that this is the most comparable, so I just thought I'd pick this up. I really like it. I definitely really like it. A lot better than any of the other knockoff beauty blenders that I've used. Alright, so moving on to eyebrows. I have not had this hair color for very long. I have to say a little bit more than a month, but I used to have very dark brown hair, and then I had very dark red hair, so my eyebrows were always really dark, so all the products that I have for my brows are very dark, so I had to get something that was for blonde, and I picked this up from Sally Beauty. It's the Boutique line in taupe, and it looks like this. Comes with a brush at the end, if you can see that. It's kind of dull right now because I used it, but you know, it's just a taupe color. I really like it. It's kind of acts like a gel, like to smooth everything down, as well as giving a really nice coverage. So especially when it's sharpened, it gives really precise lines. I really like it. I think it's very good, but I am in the market to find something probably like the Anastasia brow products or something like that. I have better brow products for darker brows, but yeah. And usually on top of that I will put a powder, and this is the Pixi by Petra powder mini brow trio. I actually did not buy this. I got this in my Ipsy bag, and I don't think it gives very much coverage, but it looks really nice over pencil liner, pencil eyebrow. So I mean, I kind of like this just for an over, like just to kind of mattify it. So that's really good. Moving on to bronzers. I usually just use this. I do have other bronzers that I really enjoy, but I have been very much enjoying this little trio, the Naked by Urban Decay Flushed palette of the, it has the bronzer, the highlighter, and the blush. This blush is a little bit too dark. I would definitely be having to do very nude colors in my face to really pull this off, and use a very small amount of this. But the highlighter is beautiful. It's a very nice, I like that it's not completely like a white color. It's kind of like a pinky color, so it kind of just goes onto your skin a little bit better. I really like it. The bronzer is a little bit more on the orange side. I still have not found a bronzer that has worked with my skin tone, but still looking. But so far I really do enjoy this. I mean, it goes on really nice, it blends really nice. So and usually what I use to apply that I actually don't have with me, but alright. So moving on to eyeshadows. So usually when I'm not doing anything too crazy, I'll just kind of whip out my Too Faced little tiny mini palette. This is just something that I take on the go with me when I'm not using my huge Tarte palette or anything like that. It's just really easy, like on the go travel size, so that's why I like it so much. It has a really like a variety of colors. You know, you see this is more of like a purpley color. It has the neutral browns. It has like a brow highlighter. It even has a bronzer and a blush in it. So it just has a couple of colors. You can definitely experiment with this. I really like it. Definitely really like it. And usually what I use to apply that, all of my eyeshadows and whatnot, these are a couple of the brushes that I use right here. So this is my Rock and Roll. This is from forever ago. This is the ID by Bare Minerals. It's a double-ended brush. This one usually is for under my waterline if I'm using to smoke out the waterline. That's really good for that. It gets very precise under that. This is more to once you've kind of laid down that line, to more blend it out, but not too much. It's not gonna kind of get everywhere. So I really like this. It's very very compact at the end, and this is very light and easy to maneuver. So love this. It's really good for travel as well. This is my MAC 286 SE. I got this in a Christmas set long time ago. I love this. This is seriously my favorite crease brush ever. It's not super big or anything. It's I don't know, it just works really well. I do want to get a smaller one eventually, like a smaller sized one eventually, but this definitely works for any time I need it. It's held up so well. I've had this thing for forever and it has not failed me. So that's what I use to apply in the crease, and just to pack everything down, I do use this. This one is by Benefit. It's number 10 by Benefit. This is also a very, 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 very old one. This is a little bit slanted. It's great for packing on the eyelids, but it's also great for just getting like a triangle in your crease. I love this thing. It's held up so long. It is getting a little wobbly. I think it's on its last leg, but I love this thing. So there's that. For powder, I use the Urban Decay Naked Skin, I believe. It's just it's in 30. I don't remember, I don't have it with me because I just ran out of it, but it's in the shade 30, and usually to apply it, I will use my Urban Decay big, very compact, there's a little bit of blush on it, that sucks, but yeah, I use my really compact brush for this. It puts down so much, you know, it puts down so much product on your face, especially if you're trying to cover stuff, you know, redness and everything. It definitely puts down a lot of product. So, sorry about that. So yeah, I really love this brush for just putting down everything. What's next? Oh, this has been awesome. Pretty much, I mean, it's something that I use a lot in just, even if I'm not doing a lot with my makeup, I just like to use this in my, in the corner of my eyes, just to kind of brighten everything up. I don't like using it as a highlight just because I don't think it blends very well, but in the creases of my eyes, it looks very pretty. It's the Watts Up. This is just like the really tiny, version of it that I got as a sample, but seriously, it's amazing. I like it a lot better. The smaller version, I wish they just sold it straight in the small version. I don't know if they do. I think they just have those bigger versions, but they're amazing. They look so pretty and just kind of complete a look, especially if you're doing like a very neutral look. They look really nice. It just comes in a thing like that. Usually I don't use a concealer just because I have not found a concealer that works for me at all. I have never found a concealer that works for me. I don't know why. Sometimes I've tried to use the Smashbox concealer that I have in a very light shade. It's very thick. Either they're too thick, they don't blend well. I don't know. Haven't found one that works for me. I don't feel like I really need a concealer that much. I don't have a lot to conceal, and usually what I do have to conceal, my foundation does a good job at that. So, oh, also for the face, under the eyes, usually I will use, it's by Real Colors, which is also from Sally Beauty. It's called Singled Out. It's an eyeshadow, but I use it underneath my eyes just because it's a really nice color. It looks a lot whiter on camera, but it's actually a really nice, like, yellowish cream shade. But I like this because it's yellow. I do have yellow pigments in my face, very not any like rosy tones, so this is really good underneath the eyes, just as kind of like a highlight, and to kind of conceal fine lines, like anything that's kind of creasing under there. It's really good. For eyeliner, I got this also in my Ipsy bag. Usually I was using the Sephora brand because it's like my favorite, but they only have them in waterproof right now, and I hate the waterproof ones, the liquid liners from Sephora. I do not like the waterproof. They just don't go on the same. So until they have the regular ones, this is what I've been using. This is the Girl Actic Beauty Precise Eyeliner Marker. It's a really nice, just a felt tip. But it's not even, like, it's like a brush felt tip. It's not anything hard or anything like that. You could do a lot of different looks. I've really been enjoying this a lot. Very bold pigment. I don't like when they're like an off black, so that's been working really well for me. Okay, for mascara, usually I was using the Lash Blast by CoverGirl, which works, but I feel like it kind of creates the spider lash look on me. I really don't like the spider lash. I like them to be separate and, you know, out there. So I did get a sample also with my other samples that I had gotten. I got the Perversion by Urban Decay, and I have been obsessed. I definitely will be getting the full-size version of this once I run out, but it just works so well. I also have a Tarte one don't remember what it's called. I do have a Tarte mascara. I'm not digging it too much. It came with the palette that I had gotten, the Christmas edition palette that I had showed in one of my other videos. I'm just not feeling it. It doesn't go on very easily. It falls within the whole, you know, you have to keep reapplying it, so, but I am definitely obsessed with this Perversion by Urban Decay. Love it very much. Alright, so, and usually what I put under my, which I feel like everybody uses this, and I'm not definitely just on the bandwagon, is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Everybody uses it for under their eyeshadows. I love it, just like everybody else, but yeah, there's that. For lips, usually I will use a chapstick underneath my lips, like underneath my lipstick, just so it doesn't have any dry patches. But what I've really been liking is these little Moxie by Bare Minerals. They don't make my lips feel chapped. They don't have a gross feeling. They don't have a gross texture. They never get on my teeth. The colors are so pretty. They have these really pretty nude colors. And these little ones that I got them in like a little kit. I got, I believe, 3 of them. I think these are all 3. I got them in Speak Your Mind, Make Your Move, and Be Free, and these are seriously some of the best lipsticks, and I have tons of lipsticks, and these are they're definitely not matte. They don't have any matte qualities. They're definitely going to be like a creamy, not glossy, but creamy consistency. And but here's this one. It's kind of like a darker shade. And this one. And this one. I love them all. Very pretty. Go with a lot of different looks. So I believe that's it for my daily, what I use on a daily routine. If you guys want to see how I apply my makeup, I do have acne prone skin, even if it doesn't seem like it. I do have a lot of acne, mostly I have mostly body acne, but I do get a lot of redness, a discoloration on my skin. So if you guys want to see a tutorial on how I do my everyday makeup, just leave a comment, leave a like, and let me know. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for stopping by, and leave suggestions on what you want to see from my channel. I'm brand new, so I definitely want to know what you guys want to see. Thanks a lot, and I hope you stop by another time. Have a great day.